All right, good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for being here as we announce the launch of the Cook County Catalyst Grant. I want to acknowledge several people and organizations who have joined us today and helped create this program. First of all, I want to thank Commissioner Frank Aguilar for being here, and our program partners, Erica Kuhlman, President and CEO of the Women's Business Development Center, Brad McConnell, CEO of Allies for Community Business, who are administrators of this program. These organizations serve as business support organizations for the Cook County Small Business Source, our initiative to support small businesses countywide. Jaime DiPaolo, President and CEO of the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, another one of the Source's businesses support organizations, BSOs. The Civic Committee of the Commercial Club, which has also supported this grant opportunity. Thank you to all of our partners. Our partners at Next Street, including Joelle Shilia, Anika Jones-Day, and Maddie Bianchi, as well as our marketing partners at the Lemon Ad Stand, including Vanessa Jackson, who's with us today. So thank you. And our Bureau of Economic Development staff, last but not least, who made this program a reality, led by Bureau Chief Soshi Flores, who's with us, Deputy Chief Irene Scher, who's not able to be with us today, and Small Business Project Director Krista Elam. The Catalyst Grant is a rare opportunity for up to 88 businesses in select industries to receive grants of $100,000 each. While the Bureau of Economic Development Small Business Source Initiative has already invested $67 million in more than 4,700 small businesses since 2021, so in the last 4 years, this opportunity is unique. The Catalyst Grant is designed to fuel what's next for established businesses on the cusp of growth. It will give them a chance to scale operations through workforce investments, facility upgrades, or business expansion, accelerating their path to sustainable success. This program is funded by the American Rescue Plan Act, which was passed, of course, in the Biden administration, and supported by Cook County Small Business Source, which offers entrepreneurs free advising through 13 partner organizations, that's businesses support organizations, with resources and events. This work builds on the foundation of the Cook County Small Business Source, which has been a strong example of the county's commitment to equity. Approximately 77% of the business served by the Source are owned by people of color. 62% are owned by women, and 94% of the small businesses have fewer than 10 employees. I often say that small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and supporting them is crucial to our communities. The Bureau of Economic Development is proud to have directly served more than 31,000 businesses across the county since 2021, and my administration remains committed to providing them with a strong support network and access to vital resources. So thank you again for being here this morning. And it's now my pleasure to introduce Commissioner Frank Aguilar. Thank you for joining us, Commissioner. And I would ask each person to introduce the person who follows them in the program. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm really excited about this program because I've talked to a lot of local businesses and manufacturers, and just right now, they're just recovering from COVID. They received a big punch. And then again, in 2025, they get another punch in the gut with this administration at the federal government. Sales have gone down. Now they have tariffs. Letting manufacturers buy their materials from other countries, and now American companies have to pay those tariffs, and that cost goes into the client and out to the customer. So it's a ripple effect. And also small businesses, like the Madam President said, small businesses the sales are down, revenue is down for local businesses. So this couldn't come at a better time with these situation going on with these deportation. Clientele is down, customers are down. This could really help our small businesses. I want to thank Madam President for her leadership. Again, this couldn't come at a better time because it's the small businesses, like she said, are the backbone of our neighborhood economy. Without them, it becomes a desert. So I want to thank you again for this great opportunity for small businesses this will help them get to the next step and keep their doors open and keep the jobs operating, and that way customers and our communities can maintain it and see how long it lasts. So again, I appreciate this Soshi Flores for this program and really rescuing our local businesses. So thank you. So I want to come up with the next talk person is Jaime DiPaolo, the Chief Executive Officer and President of the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Jaime, a great partner with Cook County. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you, Madam President, from Jaime here. So I'm Jaime DiPaolo. I'm the President and CEO of the Illinois Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We represent about 130,000 Hispanic business enterprises in the state of Illinois. And about 80% of those businesses are housed here in the Cook County area. And what we've seen in our data, the vast majority of those businesses, and President Preckwinkle emphasized that, they're under 20 employees. And if you take a deeper dive on the data, under 10 employees. And if you really take a deep dive on the data, is under 4 employees. So we have a big problem. They're not scaling. So this particular grant is going to help those businesses pivot and become over 20 employees. We've seen many companies that when they get the proper resources and then become over 20 employees, they start getting access to capital, banks start opening up their accounts, they get loans, they get everything else, and they start growing and scaling, and they become these huge companies. And we have many companies that have done that. So this particular grant is going to help those companies pivot with the right technical assistance with my team here present. They're going to go door to door and make sure we identify the proper businesses that really want to scale and take advantage of this huge opportunity to make sure they scale over 20 employees and have the proper access to capital and all the resources they need to start creating employment and that big word everybody talks about, generational wealth. Well, the only way you're going to get generational wealth in our community is if we become over 20 employees. So thank you so much to Cook County, to Xochitl Flores and her team, because this is an amazing grant. It's going to really help a few companies scale and really start creating employment in our communities. So with that, I'd like to introduce to you my friend, Erica Coleman, President and CEO of the Women Business Development Center.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And thank you, Madam President, for your commitment and your leadership to making this happen. My name is Erica Coleman. As Jaime said, I am a President and CEO of the Women's Business Development Center, where we ignite business growth, expand opportunity, and champion economic empowerment for women and diverse entrepreneurs. Over the past several years, the WBDC has proudly served as the program administrator for the Cook County Small Business Source Program, or the SOURCE, helping thousands of small businesses access critical funding and resources. In 2023 alone, we facilitated the Cook County Small Business Source Grant, through which the county awarded 3,000 grants totaling $50 million to small business owners. Today, we are honored to continue that legacy through the Catalyst Grant Program. In partnership with our valued ally, A4CB, and a shout out to CEO, Brad McConnell, who joins us here today, the WBDC will administer a fair and equitable process to recommend grantees to the Cook County Bureau of Economic Development. I would like to recognize the leadership of Next Street as project coordinator, who was instrumental in the design of this process. At the WBDC, we believe that when businesses are ignited, they don't just grow, they transform communities. The Catalyst Grant is designed to do just that, support growing employer businesses to scale, helping them expand their operations, increase workforce capacity, and deepen their economic impact in the communities. We cannot wait to see how these 88 businesses light up Cook County's economic landscape. And finally, a heartfelt thank you to our friends at the Cook County Bureau of Economic Development, under Xochitl's leadership, for their continued partnership and unwavering commitment to inclusive economic growth. So now I'd like to introduce Xochitl Flores, who is the Bureau Chief, Cook County Bureau of Economic Development.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you all for being here, and thank you to President Preckwinkle for your support, your leadership, your guidance, as we really just break the bar on how we can be so innovative with funding that has been allocated through the American Rescue Plan. It's really exciting times that we have been able to really partner with many of you that are here with us today to amplify this work and think creatively. Our program administrators, Allies for Community Business, and the Women's Business Development Center have been sitting alongside us, rolling up their sleeves, thinking about how we can utilize this funding to be most creative. So thank you to both Brad and Erica for your tremendous care and your teams and all the work that your teams will put into really administering this grant. I also want to acknowledge our program coordinator, as Erica mentioned. Next Street has been amazing throughout these years, helping us create our small business source that has had such a tremendous impact in our communities by not just providing funding, but also pairing it with the expertise of many of our business support organizations that are here with us today. So thank you to all. And finally, a huge thank you to our marketing folks, because we would not be able to get this information out with all your creativity. So Lemonade Stand, thank you. Thank you so much to both Vanessa and Calvin. Appreciate your leadership and your partnership throughout these years. So additionally, we know the small business source support organizations, including our partners like the Illinois Hispanic Chamber, Women's Business Development Center, the Urban League, and others, will be ready and very willing to assist both applicants and the recipients of the Catalyst Grant. I think that's one of the things that have been very unique about our partnership over the last couple of years. We really pair it with the expertise of our BSOs. So we know that for the 88 businesses that are selected to receive this grant, there will be a lot of wraparound services. There will be a lot of experts helping to guide these businesses to ensure that the funds are utilized in the most impactful way. So thank you to Jaime and all of our source partners for joining us this morning. We really value that partnership and your continued dedication to our small businesses. As President Preckwinkle noted, since 2021, the county has provided $67 million in small grants to businesses. This funding supported businesses that were perhaps still in the early stages of development and was meant to help them lay the foundation for success. With the Catalyst Grant, we are taking a bit of a different approach, focusing on businesses that are established and on the verge of truly making the leap to the next level. We are excited to see how the Catalyst Grant will help businesses succeed. So a few technicalities. To be eligible for the Catalyst Grant, businesses must be located in Cook County, must operate in one of the following key industries: construction, finance and insurance, information technology, manufacturing, professional services, and real estate. These industries were chosen based on several factors, including profitability and growth trends and the number of businesses located in Cook County. Businesses must have had documented revenues between $500,000 and $10 million in both 2023 and 2024, along with demonstrated growth. And finally, eligible businesses must have at least one full-time employee in addition to the owner, both in 2024 and at the time of the application. So we know we are very targeted with this grant. It is $100,000, but we have many business support organizations that are there to guide you along the way in completing the application. So grant funds must be used to address hiring or training employees, upgrading facilities, or expanding operations. Applications are open now through Friday, October 31st at 5 p.m. This is not on a first-come, first-served basis, so applications will not be reviewed prior to the closing deadline. We encourage all county businesses to take the time to explore the grant's requirements as well as the detailed frequently asked questions section. Entrepreneurs are encouraged to reach out to the help desk as well as our business support organizations for any assistance needed. Whether that is determining eligibility, because we know that there are a lot of criteria, requests for assistance completing the application, or answering general questions about how the grant funds can be used. And finally, as President Preckwinkle mentioned, there are a variety of tools that are already available online. There are checklists to also a helpful explainer video. So please visit our Small Business Source website. and that is cookcountysmallbiz.org/catalyst grant to learn more about this program. We know that running a small business is not easy, but Cook County's Bureau of Economic Development and Cook County as a whole are here to help you. So please utilize this as a resource. The source will be your friend, and we look forward to continuing to see the great impact that these businesses have on our regional economy. Thank you.